welcome to Political Comedy for Normal People. I'm Allison Reese, and I am the Muppet Master behind Kamala. Yes. Now, we're doing things a little differently here at NK. So, for the next several weeks, we're going to be doing NK Just News Jokes. Normally, I would do the jokes, but the algorithm only likes me when I'm pretending to be Kamala Harris. So give me a minute and let me summon her. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. 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 Oh my God. Psycho bitch, Allison. Not necessary. Okay. Hi, I'm Kamala, Harris. You know what? I just want to take a moment and really appreciate this desk setup that I set up myself. I have these NK mugs, which is great, which will be for sale soon. And it's got some throat coat, which, is not throat, it's not Nancy Reagan. I thought somebody was trying to give me a Nancy Reagan tea for a long time, and that's not what this is, It's throat coat. That's nice. And then we have this apple, because an apple a day keeps the fascists away. Anyways. Kamala, Harris. And it is Inauguration Week, January 1933. And it's time for the news. The presidential inauguration of Donald Trump occurred this past Monday on Martin Luther King Day, turning his dream into a nightmare. At the inauguration, First Lady Melania Trump wore an all-black outfit, complete with a wide-brimmed black hat, marking her continuation of her campaign to get the moose and the squirrel. From Rocky and Bullwinkle, the Russian guy, anyway. Breaking from tradition, former First Lady Michelle Obama was not in attendance for the second Trump inauguration. When they went low, she went, bye, bitch. Elon Musk is under fire for giving the Nazi salute twice at Trump's inauguration. Doing it once might be a mistake. Twice? Now that's a Klan meeting. Brother, President Biden emphasized that he pardoned 5 members, of his family because he feared political attacks by President-elect Trump. And he said all this while smiling, having tea with Trump, shooting the shit. You see him with Trump, and he be just like cheesing. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing? That's a Nazi. What the fuck? After President Donald Trump, sorry, I can't even say that. After President Donald, sorry, wow, I'm having, a visceral reaction. After President Donald Trump, sorry, after he pardoned QAnon shaman Jacob Chansley tweeted, in all caps, mind you, I just got the news from my lawyer. I got a pardon, baby. Thank you, President Trump. Now I'm gonna buy some motherfucking guns. He's just saying things that a criminal would never say. Yeah, he's just out here saying normal stuff. That's a normal thing a normal person says. I'm free, I'm gonna go buy some motherfucking guns? That's psychotic. Brother, President Trump, God, I just need a minute. Trump issued an executive order defining female as a person belonging, at conception to the sex that produces the large reproductive cell. That's word for word verbatim. Now, I want you to note, everyone in the womb starts out with 2 X chromosomes at conception by his own rules. Trump is a woman. So welcome to the club, Donald Trump. You trans icon, you. This past week, Donald Trump was sworn into office, even though he didn't put his hand on that Bible, and issued a slew of executive orders and done a bunch of heinous shit. Which brings me to a segment I call I Told You So. First up, the oligarchy. Trump had a line of billionaires front row to his presidential, inauguration. I told you so. Elon Musk did the Nazi salute twice. And people blamed it on Chex Notes autism. I told you so. Trump is rounding up brown people like Hitler did to the Jews. I told you so. Republican congressman has introduced an amendment, allowing for a 3rd Trump term. I fucking told y'all motherfuckers so. This has been I Told You So. After going dark for a brutal 14 hours, TikTok returned, pledging thanks to Donald Trump, despite the president proposing the ban 4 years earlier. My guy said abusive college boyfriends everywhere. But you know what? This does make Trump the Tom Cruise, of presidents. Because he does all his own political stunts. United Healthcare has named a new boss after the former CEO was killed. And that new boss's name? Bowser. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. That's a little Mario joke for the nerds. Jacques Audiard's Spanish-language Emilia Perez tops the Oscars with 13 nominations. Meanwhile, at the Oscars, the movie Challengers bottoms. Since the news broke about Emilia Perez's 13 Oscar nominations, Trump has signed an executive order to have the film deported. New fires have erupted in my home of Southern California ahead of Trump's visit this week. Now, some think that the fires were caused by lesbian firefighters' vicious scissoring, but scientists say, that it's likely just the portal of hell opening up to receive its king. So don't worry. Donald Trump repeated his threat to disband FEMA during his North Carolina visit. Yes, this man is for the people, like I was for my Sims, as I removed the ladder from their pool and created a cemetery in their backyard. Justin Baldoni is countersuing Blake Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds. How is this news? I don't care about this. How is this part of the news I'm saying? I don't care about this. Senator Bradford Blackmun, a Democratic Mississippi lawmaker, introduced Contraception Begins at Erection Act. Wait, hold on. I see. He's a Democrat. He's trolling, Republicans through legislation.
It's a legislative bit. Democracy, it went to shit and now we just have bits. A legislative body used to legislate your body. It started with a uterus, it ends with a dick. It's a legislative bit.
What the fuck? Allison's house is haunted. That was crazy. The Senate voted to confirm the most, unqualified candidate for Secretary of Defense, former Fox weekend anchor. He wasn't even the regular news anchor. This motherfucker was the weekend news anchor? Let me start it over. The Senate, this is crazy. The Senate voted to confirm the most unqualified, candidate for Secretary of Defense, former Fox weekend anchor, and belligerent alcoholic Pete Hegseth, keeping in line with their new DUI initiatives. This is the bad place. The Florida Democratic Party is seeking to regain relevance in a state that is tilted decidedly toward Republicans by re-electing Nikki Fried. Okay? As the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it's broke, don't fix it. No, but say what you will about Florida. So I will. In another segment I call Say What You Will About Florida. Florida is the future floor of the Gulf of America. Florida, it's where old people go to hear, you're right, when they say racist things at the dinner table. Florida, our state bird is meth. This has been Say What You Want About Florida. Travis Kelsey now leads the NFL in most playoff receiving yards, breaking Jerry Rice's record. Leading the NFL in most playoff receiving carbon emissions from Taylor Swift's plane still belongs to Earth. Trump signed an executive order to declassify JFK, RFK, and MLK Jr. files. As for the Epstein files, Trump replied, "Who is that? I don't know who that is." Interesting that he didn't need an executive order to declassify the office of president. Because he's unclassy. Yeah. And finally, a blooming plant that reeks of gym socks and rotting garbage has thousands of people lining up to take a whiff. But unfortunately, they moved the inauguration indoors, so MAGA loyalists were left out in the cold. Oh, wow. That was the news. This is a fresh hell. This has been, political comedy for normal people. All right, Doug, let's go to In-N-Out. I'm hungry. I want to eat. Oh, Doug's that way. Excuse me. And that's our show. Thank you so much for tuning into, Just the News Jokes. I'm Allison Reese. Thank you so much to our writing team, Patrick Rowland, Lucy Samuel, Stacia Stitt, Jake Noll, Kelsey Djupstrom, and myself. And a special thanks to Ahsohn Williams, who made that music. Be sure to sign up possible. For our Patreon. Ahsohn, you're so
subscribers
talented. Thank you so much. Jokes in advance, so you will be getting the news jokes the day before in video form, no less. So you'll be getting all of the news jokes, all of the videos, all at once the day before if you sign up for our Patreon. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss the visuals there. They're quite funny. That's all from us here at NK this week. Stay tuned for us to parody a fresh new hell that will be the news next week. We'll see you then. Bye.
I don't want to go to work.